Welcome back to the Crypto Gorilla YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about upcoming projects that I have my eye on. If you aren't already subscribed, would you kindly hit that subscribe button? If you don't follow me on Twitter, that's Crypto Gorilla YT. I'm going to put a link in the description down below. I do a ton of whitelist giveaways. I tweet some really smart and inspirational stuff you don't want to miss. So definitely give me a follow there. As usual, I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I say in this video is just my opinion, and you should always do your own research before buying or selling anything. So the first project on today's list, I don't know how to pronounce this one. It's either Figure Got or Figure GOT, and it's going to be what looks like these beautiful handcrafted figurines. The quality is very high. I honestly can't tell if these are made in real life and they took a picture of it, or if they simply made them in Maya or Blender. That's how good these 3D models look, as well as the textures. They also have this trailer of a robot customizing one of these pieces. It's very well done, and that is because the artist named Jess Wiseman is a professional animator as well as VFX artist. She has worked with a ton of celebrities like Doja Cat, Jack Harlow, Lil Baby, and a bunch more. She's also very young at only 20 years old. One of the other team members is only 18 years old. So a very young team, but definitely a very talented team. If we hop on over to her Instagram, you could see she's done a bunch of different illustrations of famous people, and these look incredibly realistic. So for her age especially, super talented. Now, as for the project itself, we don't have too much information yet. If we look at this Medium article that they released, you can see that there will be 4 tiers of this character, and this reminds me a lot of a Pokemon with the different stages of the Pokemon evolution. So I assume there will be rarity based on this, as well as the traits are going to be either skins or armors, like we saw in the video that they posted on their Twitter, where the robot was customizing different helmets and different shoulder pads of this character. Other than that, we do know that the collection is going to be launching in the second quarter of 2022. It's going to be a locked Discord, but they do mention that they don't want any Discord grinding. The way you're going to get whitelist, or what they call inventory spots, is going to be by participating in different games. Now, they do mention a hidden QR code. I guess this is going to unlock either the games, or maybe this is going to be an invite to their Discord. But here they say an active challenge / puzzle will be represented by the Figure Got or Figure GOT, again, I don't know how to pronounce it, Twitter logo having closed eyes. So if it has open eyes, it means that there's nothing you should be looking for. If it has closed eyes, it means there's a puzzle, and therefore there is a chance that you can get whitelisted, or again, what they call inventory spots. So this project reminds me a lot of something like Antonym, especially here there is a physical piece that they are showing. Now, I know Antonym didn't perform as well as people thought it would. Everybody was thinking it's going to go to 2 ETH or 3 ETH. However, the floor is relatively stable after reveal, and people do seem to like this collection. So it leads me to believe that people are also going to like this project, especially if they do end up doing physical pieces like they're potentially hinting at here. However, again, we don't know much information, so I'm going to wait for more to come out on this. I've also reached out to the team, so hopefully they answer. The second project I want to talk about today is called Sneakerheads. Now, they are already verified on Twitter. I have no idea how they've done this. Their Twitter was started in February, so they obviously have very good connections. The founder, Ali Dawood, is also verified with a brand new Twitter account, and he is fully doxed on both Twitter and his Instagram. Now, earlier today, the Discord for this project was locked. I do notice here that they have released a link. I'm not sure if this is going to stay open forever, so if you're interested in this project, I would definitely get in sooner than later. However, it has blown up. You'll notice, as I said, their account was created in February. The first post was on March 1st, and they're already almost at 140,000 followers. As for the project itself, it's going to be these heads that use materials and laces and things like that from shoes. I could definitely see them collabing with a bunch of different shoe companies. That would be awesome if they did exclusive pieces, let's say a Air Jordan or a Yeezy shoe. Speaking of Yeezy, they do have this Kanye piece. I'm not sure what the rules are here copyright wise, because I guess there's no copyright on a human being, but I do imagine there will be more than just Kanye. There's going to be a ton of different celebrities or sports figures. Maybe you're going to have a Michael Jordan one that are going to appear throughout this collection. Another thing I noticed is Digimental did comment probably nothing on this post. Here, Sneakerheads say, if you know, you know. And this is obviously a picture of a hate beast. So I do imagine an announcement of a collab sometime soon. We all know there are a ton of shoe flippers and sneakerheads in the NFT space. There were a ton of them in the hate beast project. So I would assume they're gonna vibe with this project. Now, there currently is no website. There is no roadmap for this project. I have reached out to try to find out more information. We haven't been able to have a conversation yet, but I'm definitely interested in getting whitelist for this one, just due to the amount of people who are following it. If you check their engagement, they get great engagement. I'm also interested in trying to get a collab with them, maybe doing a giveaway for them, because their giveaways get a bunch of retweets. You can check here, they got 17,000 retweets. This post here got 18,000, so that is excellent engagement. And as I mentioned, this is something I look for. I look for how many people are interested in my giveaways. If I only get 1,000 to 3,000 retweets, it's a no-go. If I get between 5 and 8, I know it's good. And if it goes over 10,000 on my channel, I know that is a desired project. So definitely one on my list, and definitely one you should have on your list. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Next on our list is a project called Endgame. Now this one is going to be by Look Labs, and there really isn't much information. Their website is very bare bones. We can take a look at the art. In my opinion, these pieces look very good, and they're playing on the, let's call it the lore of the NFT space. Here you have a Hulk version of Kevin, and if we scroll down to the first post they ever posted, here we have a villain from the game, and this is Farouk, an NFT influencer. And if we scroll down, he even answered in the chat. He said the fact that this is the account's first post and is what appears to be me as a villain, this is a top engagement play. Well done. I guess I am the villain in Beanie Maxi's new project, and the art is sick. So if they do this with a bunch of different influencers in the space, that's just gonna naturally attract them to either want to mint the project or talk about the project, or even just check the project out. And then by default, their audience is gonna check it out as well. Now, if we head on over to Beanie's Twitter, he talks a little bit about the project, and here he mentions two things. One, there will be an AMA this coming Friday. I believe it's Friday the 18th. And he also mentions how you could mint this project, and it seems like the only way, which will be minting for free, is by holding one of Look Labs' 420 game key, which has a supply of 9,300, and there's also still these left that are to be burnt and transformed into the keys, so a total supply of, I believe, 10,000. So this is definitely one that's on my radar. One of my mods, Captain Y, did call this Beanie's last masterpiece, so definitely one I'm going to check out. I even considered purchasing a key just to be able to mint this for free. Next, I want to talk quickly about a few projects that I have my eye on that there really isn't that much research that can be done, because there's no website, there's no roadmap, there's no founders, and there is no Discord that's open to the public. So all I can see is a little bit of the art and whatever is in their Twitter bio. However, I did want to quickly check out this Twitter post, and he's identifying a scam that's going on where it looks like there's a legit project. They bring you into their Discord, and then there's a CAPTCHA bot, and you can see here the CAPTCHA bot needs to have the verified check mark. If it doesn't, it is a fake bot. And then it takes you to a website where I guess you have to drag something, and when you do, it's going to put a code into your Discord. It takes over your Discord, and this is how projects get hacked. However, I'm sure people are going to be using this trick to get access to your wallet, so you should always just be aware of that. All these projects that I talk about, that's why I say do your own research. It's not just to cover my end, it's also for you to know you actually have to do your own research. You have to make sure the project is legit. If they're dropping a fake link, if the Twitter gets hacked, if the Discord gets hacked, there's really nothing we can do. So you always have to go in with a skeptical mindset and just question everything. If you question everything rather than just click it and FOMO in, you might save yourself thousands of dollars. So always be aware of these scams, always be aware of even servers now, unfortunately. He mentions that these projects look legitimate. They have a Twitter that has a lot of followers, they have a fake site, they have a botted Discord, they're even server boosting the server, so it looks like there's a ton of people who actually care about the project. So always just be wary. So now I'm going to talk about a few projects. As I've mentioned, there isn't much information on these, so the level of research that I can do is very limited. The first one is called Ruiz, and they seem to be doing some sort of Web3 coffee shop. They have released a roadmap. It's very basic. They're doing things like charity giveaways. They're going to have a community vault. They're going to be doing a companion. They're going to be doing a physical coffee mug. They say custom. Maybe you're going to be able to have your NFT on your mug. I know that logistically speaking, that's a nightmare, nightmare, but maybe they're going to be able to do it. However, one of the reasons I'm talking about this is the art. Here you can see it does seem, if we scroll through, that a lot of their pieces are fully animated. Now, I did see 1 or 2 pieces that weren't, so I'm not sure if these are just their one of ones or if the entire collection is going to be animated. Hopefully the latter, because a lot of people do like that. We had Invisible Friends, we have The Possessed, we have Mutant Shiba Club. So if they can do a fully animated collection, that would definitely give them an extra boost. The second one I want to mention, again, I don't know anything about the founders, no website. The Discord is, here they say coming soon. The previous one was invite only. It is a smaller collection of 777. Lately, these smaller collections have been doing decently well. I think a lot of people have this expectation that they're gonna pull a Project Gojira and just go to 20 ETH because the supply is so small. We saw Primal Beast be successful. The mint, I believe, was 0.077. It is currently sitting at 0.28. So the meta for these small collections is going on. So again, we don't know too much about this collection, but definitely have it on your radar because, as I said, this is kind of the meta that's going on. People are looking for these smaller number of mints and hopefully not a high mint price. We have been seeing a ton of large supply and greedy prices completely fail, which in my opinion is justified. I don't understand this combination of going with a large supply and a really high price anyways, but what can you do? So keep an eye on this project. Another one that I have seen a few YouTubers talk about is called Adamo Kids. Now this one is going to only be 111 unique one of ones. And I really love his art style. The artist name is Pedro. You could check out his work on Foundation. The most expensive piece that he has sold is at 2.8 Ethereum. But if we hop on back to the art for this collection, I really love how these pieces look. So I do think this is going to perform well. It will be hard to get. There's already 11,000 people who are following this Twitter. As I mentioned, there's only going to be 111. But I don't imagine this being similar to something like Project Gojira, where it's going to be a whitelist farm. I do think this is just going to be art. Here they mention theme, love, and fashion. So maybe they're going to have a fashion play later on, but really look at this one as art. And I do imagine that there will be a larger collection. So hopefully this can be a Genesis piece that does get you whitelisted. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you aren't already subscribed, would you kindly hit that subscribe button, smash that bell notification. Thank you for watching the Crypto Gorilla. Peace.